Assalamu alaikum and welcome everyone to a new lesson about another aspect of connected speech, which is assimilation. Assimilation in English pronunciation. What does it mean? When we say assimilation, of course, here we need to understand first the verb assimilate. Assimilate means what? It means either to absorb something, right? Or also to be a part of something, right? To be a part of something. And likewise in phonetics, assimilation means what? The influence of a sound, usually consonant, on another neighboring sound, whether before it or after it. Clear? So that the two sounds become similar or the same. It means when we have a sound which influences another sound, clear, whether before it or after it, right? So here the two sounds become similar, right? Become similar or the same. This phenomenon is called assimilation, right? Now, similar in what? Similar in place of articulation, similar also in manner of articulation, and also quality of the sounds. Clear? It means one sound affects the other one and makes it like it in the quality, of it. For example, especially in voicing, becomes voiced like it or voiceless like it, right? And even sometimes the two sounds here, right, when one influences the other, the two sounds blend together, right, and melt together to form a new sound. Clear? Right. Example, we have the example of ya, ta and ya. One sound ya comes after ta, right here. We create a new sound which is cha. Clear? Cha. Right. Cha. Good. Now, this assimilation usually it concerns consonants. Clear? It means consonants influence one another, right? And create that kind of assimilation and similarity in different qualities of that sound. Clear? That influencing sound. Now, this assimilation may happen inside the word. It means inside the word, when a sound influences another one within the same word, like in picture, right, picture. So here we have ta and ya, they assimilate within the same word, clear, to create the sound cha. Sound cha. So here ta is influenced by what? By ya, to create a sound cha. They blend together to form cha. Or also it can happen between two words. Example, like in as you like. As you like, you pronounce it as you like. As you like. So here I have sound za. When it's influenced by the sound ya together, they blend and they create a new sound which is ja, as you like, ja, as you like, ja. Clear? Of course, this aspect of connected speech is practiced mainly in rapid speech. Why? To facilitate and to ease the process of pronunciation and make our language right and to make our language sound more natural, like the native speakers. Go. Now, we have different divisions within assimilation, right? When pronouncing English words and also in English speech in general, right? So, these divisions represent different types of assimilation. The first one, distinguish between what we call synchronic and diachronic assimilation. So, this assimilation, this phenomenon or of influencing, right, a sound, right, by another sound can be synchronic. It means it can be as an active process at a given point, right, in time, right. And also it can be diachronic. It means here we refer to a case of historical sound change, right. So it can be either synchronic or diachronic. Also we have another division, or which distinguish also between two types of assimilation. Now this assimilation between sounds, or this influence which is exerted between two neighboring sounds, can be total assimilation, total influence. So here, when a sound changes, clear, in all its features to become exactly like the sound which is next to it, right? So here, the sound, when it is changing, right, in all its features to become identical and totally similar, right, in all its features to the neighboring sound which influenced it. Example I have here, example of 10 mice, 10 mice. So here in 10, the sound na is influenced completely by the M after it. Clear? In the word after it. That's why the N is pronounced, okay, ma. And I pronounce 10 mice, 10 mice. So here, na turns into ma and becomes identical in all its features, clear, and qualities with ma. Second type also we have what we call partial assimilation. Partial assimilation. So here when a sound changes but only partially in some of its features, clear, after being influenced also by a sound which is neighboring to it, but here doesn't take all its qualities, right? Takes only some of them, right? For example, I have the example 10 bikes, 10 bikes. So here I have the sound na in 10 influenced by neighboring sound, the first one in the next word, which is B in bikes. But here the na doesn't change to be identical, right, to the sound ba, but it turns to be ma, right, which shares some features with ba, right. So here we have 10 bikes. The na turns into bilabial ma, clear, and not into ba. That's why it is partial, clear. It is partial, unlike in the total. It turns totally, okay, and that takes the same quality, the same shape, the same feature of the ma. Clear? Good. We said also that this assimilation concerns usually consonants. It means there are the consonants which influence one another. Clear? One another, and create that kind of assimilation and similarity in all different qualities we mentioned. Right. Good. Also, third division, which is very essential and important to know at the level of assimilation, it also distinguishes between two types of assimilation. The first one is called regressive assimilation. Regressive assimilation here, of course, when a sound is changed, clear. When we say regressive, it means back, clear, moving back. When a sound is changing after being influenced by another sound which comes after it, which follows it directly. Clear? So here, this case is called regressive assimilation. So this sound, what is influenced by another sound which comes after it, right? After it, second one from the first, so it's called regressive. Clear? And the first, of course, becomes similar to the second, to the following sound, and takes also its qualities. Right. Good. For example, like what we have in goodbye. Goodbye. So here, normally it's goodbye. But after assimilation, pronounce it goodbye. So here, the da turns into ba, because the da is influenced by the following sound, ba. Clear? And becomes like it totally. Clear? So da becomes ba. We say goodbye, goodbye, not goodbye, goodbye means go. B and B, two B's together. Clear? So the da turns into ba after being influenced by the second ba at the beginning of the word by. Clear? Also, second type of assimilation is called progressive. Progressive. Here we mean move forward. Forward. Clear? So here, if a sound is changed after being influenced by the preceding sound and its features. Clear? So when a sound is influenced, right, and affected by a sound before it, which precedes it. So this kind of influence, right, for second one, and second one, of course, is going to take the features of the first one and acquires them. This one is called progressive assimilation. Clear? Like, for example, the case of final ed of the past form. Clear? Final ed, as you know, it is influenced by what comes the sound before it. If it is preceded by, for example, voiceless sound, for example, like, I don't know, sa, clear, like sa, like mist. So here it's pronounced ta. It becomes also here, right, voiceless, also like the ta, clear, like the ta, voiceless. And also so on and so forth. So here we must distinguish between when a consonant is influenced by what comes after it, regressive, and what comes before it, progressive. Clear? And of course this influence results in taking the same features of that influencing sound. I mean always, or I mean place of articulation, also manner of articulation, and the quality for voicing, voiced or voiceless. Right. So this is our general introduction about assimilation and our first part of the lesson. Next time, inshallah, we'll see the different cases, right, of assimilation in details, one by one, with regard to these differences, I mean in manner, in place, and also in quality of articulation. Clear? So thank you so much, and see you in our next part of this lesson. Good luck.